Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's Wisdom Wednesday. My name is Kristen Gear. I am the Area Director for the Northeast Valley for BNI Arizona, as well as the Director of Information, and I get to help support all 73 chapters around this amazing valley. I can't remember if I announced it last week, but we have finally started our very first Spanish-speaking chapter. BNI Alianzas chapter is officially our 73rd chapter here in BNI Arizona. So we're really excited about our brand new chapter. And if I mentioned it last week, you know what? It doesn't hurt to mention them again because they are amazing and we're super excited to have our very first Spanish-speaking chapter here in BNI Arizona. So if you have connections to those business professionals whose primary language is Spanish, definitely let us know and we can connect them with the BNI Alianzas chapter. So today, I wanted to give you guys some information of another brand new update. So as you guys know, BNI has 7 amazing core values, and one of them is traditions plus innovations. And lately, we have been innovating all new amazing things here in BNI Arizona, along with BNI University, our BNI Connect app. Everything is evolving over time. BNI is nonstop making things much more efficient for us as BNI members. And so I'm happy to announce another innovation, guys. This is amazing. If you haven't seen it already, BNI has updated the BNI Connect app. So one of the new updates is if you click on search in the BNI Connect app, it is now modified so that way it's easy to pull up your entire chapter roster. And then there's another button for the worldwide search. So it does look a little bit differently now. So if you've been in the app recently, you may have seen it, but if not, go in and check it out. So one of the pieces that they've added in the BNI Connect app is the ability to share your contact card as well as a QR code. So now every single BNI member has a QR code that will be easily shareable with those potential referral partners. So now more than ever is the best time to make sure your BNI Connect profile is complete. So you want to make sure that all of your contact information is updated in the system. Especially phone number, email, because any referrals that are sent your way automatically go to the email that's listed in BNI Connect. So you want to make sure all of that information is updated, and I've talked about it in previous Wisdom Wednesdays, but you want to make sure there's certain areas in your BNI Connect profile that are filled out, which will help with your online searchability when someone is searching for your products or services through the BNI Connect app or through the BNI Arizona website, the BNI Americas website, or the worldwide website search at BNI.com. So there's many avenues that members and outside of BNI members can search for your services, but the key thing is making sure your BNI Connect profile is completed in its entirety. Now, if you've only gone through the BNI Connect app to update your profile, there may be areas that you could be missing that could increase your chances to be searched online. So one of the pieces that I wanted to remind you guys of, one is to make sure, of course, phone number, email is up to date. Second thing, make sure your My Business section is filled out along with the keywords. This will help with your online searchability. And then the third piece that you want to include that not many members have filled out, but if you have a one-to-one with me, I definitely mention it, is the TOPS profile. So if you go into the web version of BNI Connect and click on the Bio tab. So the Bio tab includes 4 different great areas of information that you can include, 3 of which can only be viewed by BNI members in BNI Connect, but the 4th one is viewed through the public website, and that's called the TOPS profile. So you'll notice that in that Bio tab, the first area is the Bio section. Then you have an area to where you can list out 2 weekly presentations. Right below that is the gains form, so that stands for goals, accomplishments, interests, networks, and skills. And then right below that, so it is a hidden area, it's called the TOPS profile. So this is where you can enter in the information about your ideal referrals, top problem solved, your top referral partners, your favorite BNI story. That information, there's 5 different areas that you can fill out to expand on the information about your business that will show up on your public BNI profile. So you want to make sure to go in there, make sure everything's up to date as well. I went in there, and since I've changed businesses over the past year, I found that some of my old information was still in there. So if you've updated things throughout this past year, whether it be changes in your business or things that you're focusing on, make sure that all of that information is up to date, because as members search for your products and services, the more information that you have in there, if what they're looking for connects with the information that you have in your profile, you're more likely to receive a connection and receive that referral for that product or service. So it would literally take you maybe 5 to 10 minutes to update your BNI Connect profile, but will exponentially increase your chances of receiving those outside of chapter referrals, which I know we all love. So make sure, guys, go in to the BNI Connect app, check out all the new updates. So like I said, go under search. All of your chapter roster people will show up first on that front screen. If you click on their name, the middle button is a little share button, and that is where you can share the member's contact information, so that V card, or you can then share the QR code, which is pretty awesome. So you can have people scan it and it'll go right to that member's BNI Connect profile. You can use it to post on websites or whatever you want. So every single BNI member right now does have a QR code linked to their BNI Connect profile, and it's all found through the BNI Connect app. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. And if you make sure to record 1 chapter education unit for watching. As you can tell, guys, things are crazy right now. So thank you guys for all of the current leadership teams who have served your term. Today is the last day of the month, but it's also the last day of the BNI year. So thank you to all the incoming leadership teams who will now be able to support our chapters for this next upcoming year. If you have any questions about anything BNI related, remember to make sure to reach out to your chapter resources, reach out to your past leadership teams, reach out to your directors, reach out to your area directors, and of course you can always use me as a resource as well. So thank you all for tuning into this week's Wisdom Wednesday. I'm Kristen Gear, and I will see you all next week. Have a great day, guys.